Hey, James here from Awaken Therapy. Adult trauma can be very different to childhood trauma. A lot of my work over the decades has been with people who've suffered significant challenges in early childhood, and it has a very different impact than the traumas we might go through as an adult, say through a war or a disaster or being a first responder to accidents. Those kind of adult experiences that can create a lot of stress and can get jammed up as trauma obviously can be very severe, create very severe PTSD for people, which is a lot to work through. But when we're dealing with childhood trauma, a lot of it is hidden, a lot of it's invisible, a lot of it gets so buried because we're adapting to it at the earliest stage of our life, when we're the most flexible, the most able to adapt. And so if we're dealing with significant challenges or dysfunction or whatever's going on, could be abuse, could be neglect, when we're little, our system, our body, mind really adjusts to it in such a deep way that it's quite a different thing. They do call it complex PTSD when we're dealing with these very deep, hidden, buried aspects. So adult, child trauma, it's all life challenges, all big stresses that are getting jammed up in our system, and they all need good, loving attention to free them and to clear those blocks once again. But yeah, just wanting to make that point to differentiate between the two, because childhood that's got mixed up in all that adaptation can be a lot more hidden, a lot more buried, and can be harder to see, hear, even acknowledge. Can be harder for other people to acknowledge it as well. So just letting you know that I see you, I hear you, and I certainly acknowledge the deep, deep reality of those early challenges you went through in childhood. Very real, very significant. The PTSD is absolutely real and can be very deep and complex, but that's what we're here for, that's what we work on. Have a look at my free course, The Soul Warrior Journey, which does outline the 3 levels of the tree of healing, and there's a guided process there to meet your soul warrior self. And yeah, have a look at some of my other YouTubes. I think this whole area of deep, complex trauma is so important now because we want to free this stuff. We want to release this stuff out of our system and really free ourselves up to live a fuller, lighter life, to bring through the love and creativity of our greater self. We need it for our own healing, our own happiness. We need it. Others need it. The world needs it. So yeah, let's all take that really seriously and get onto that work.